With Nebraska expected to bring back alternate uniforms in 2025, in today's video, I'm going to react to fan-made Husker uniforms that they want to see the Big Red wear in the near future. This is going to be an interesting video. There's going to be a lot of bad uniforms, maybe a couple good ones in there, and then we're going to have a conversation on what uniform I actually want to see Nebraska wear as an alternate this upcoming season. So really quick, fun reaction video. Hit that like button if you're fired up. And also, if you want to make my day and you support Nebraska football and my channel, please hit that subscribe button. I make Husker football content every single day in April, May, June, all off season long. So please hit that subscribe button. You will be thanking yourself that you did. Thank you so much. But without further ado, let's get into it. Looking over these Nebraska alternate uniforms. Now, right off the bat, I want to make my claim very, very clear. I like Nebraska alternate uniforms. I want them to wear them. And I'm not going to be an old head fan that says, oh, Nebraska should only wear the same two uniforms. They need to be traditional. They need to be iconic. Listen, the recruits like alternate uniforms. The players like alternate uniforms. And I like alternate uniforms. They like that, then I do too. Okay. If a Florida recruit likes Nebraska more, if they wear an alternate uniform, I'm all for it. Okay. And listen, recruits care about that type of stuff. You might think they don't, but they do. All of them do. Okay. So Nebraska, they're going to bring back alternate uniforms. Matt Rhule talked about it recently, so I'm expecting them to bring it back. So we're going to react to some fan-made alternate uniforms. This is going to be interesting. Let's just get things started. All right, let's look at arguably Nebraska fans' favorite alternate uniform, the blackout uniforms. They want to see these return. I want to give credit at the bottom of the screen, Ben Matchewich on Twitter for making this uniform concept. We're going to look at a bunch of black uniforms to get things started because we wore them in the past. We wore them, of course, in 2020, 2019 with mixed reviews. Those uniforms are not expected to return, but I would not be shocked if Nebraska brings back a slight tweak of these all-black uniforms. Right off the bat, I don't mind this alternate uniform. I will say this. I feel like it's doing too much. When you have an all-black uniform, you can't do white and you can't do red. Okay, you have to pick one or the other. Okay, it's got to be black and white or black and red. You can't, add three colors. It just looks dumb. And that's what Nebraska got wrong when they made their uniforms back in the day. When they, obviously when they played Illinois in 2020, like they were just doing too much of these uniforms. You can't have white and you can't have red. You got to pick one or the other. In my opinion, Nebraska just needs all black and white. That would be perfectly fine. But besides that, I don't mind this uniform. I don't love the new black shirt logo. Just put the N on there. But this isn't terrible. Not terrible. Looking at another black uniform, this was made by AI with a fan. This is the type of uniform I would like. Kind of like a San Diego State, Ohio State kind of vibe here, where they have an alternate uniform kind of like this. Like, you got to pick one or the other. It's either going to be black and white, it's going to be black and red. This one kind of nails it. I kind of like this. I can get around that. You know what? That's kind of clean. And you have the all black helmet, not a white helmet. That's another thing this uniform did wrong. You can't wear the all black and then have a white helmet. You can't do that. You got to wear the black helmet along with it. So I like that they have the black helmet. I like that they only have red, not white. That gets an A minus. A minus in my book. Would not be mad if Nebraska wore something like that. Now, I want to bring these back because I actually kind of like these uniforms. Nebraska got these. I can't remember what year we wore these with Tommy. That was 2015 maybe? Maybe that was 2015. But these were kind of clean. I would not be shocked if Nebraska brought some back like these. You got kind of the chrome there. These are kind of nice uniforms. And they got it right with the all-black helmet. So these are kind of nice. So those are the black uniforms. Let's get to some other ones. Again, made by my man Ben Matchewich on Twitter. Now, this is a scarlet and cream uniform. Nothing special. But you have the cream pants, you have the cream helmet, you got the block N. I don't love the block N, personally. Like I like the Netflix N. Keep it the Netflix N on the helmet. Other than that, I mean, it's not terrible, but it's just not, it's not completely different. Like, it looks like our home uniform, except it's cream and not white, basically. So don't love it. It looks kind of old school. It is what it is. I don't love the throwbacks, to be honest with you. I kind of like the new school. So not my favorite. This one is, this is interesting. I don't know what this is. This is like I don't know what color this is and why he picked this one, but this would be interesting. I don't love the socks. If you got to go all in whatever this color is. This is like a gray color, like a beige. Okay, don't love the block end, but it's interesting. That's interesting. I guess I'll put that in my back pocket, but don't love that. No. This is the Tom Osborne. This is the Tom Osborne uniform. You got the fit. You got the little stripe here, the old school jacket. You got the old school logo on it. You know what? This is actually probably better than this one. That's not saying much, but this is interesting. It looks stupid, but it kind of looks like the Pittsburgh Steelers when they had like their bumblebee uniforms. That's what this kind of looks like. But hey, man, it's kind of weird, but I don't mind it. And then we got to go to this one. This one went viral a couple years ago. I don't know if you guys remember this. This is like the Farmer Nebraska uniform. Oh my gosh, this is really, really something, man. This like you got like the overalls, you got the all red helmet. Let's see another one. Like look at that, man. Look at that. Are we rocking this? You guys want to rock that? No, that would be pretty embarrassing. But I remember those uniforms. Those were funny. So those are some fan-made concepts. Let's throw back to some of my favorite. This is the GOAT Nebraska uniform. Debate with the wall. This is the best alternate they've ever had. They wore against Northwestern. This was 2014. This was chrome. I want to say they had chrome helmets on top of it, but these were beautiful. I mean, this was you want to stun some people. Wear this uniform versus Cincinnati on the road this year. That would be clean. The recruits love the all white. Bring this uniform back. To this day, the greatest Nebraska alternate uniform ever, literally ever. And then the all reds, we've only worn them all one time. It's actually crazy that Nebraska's only wore the all reds one time against Oklahoma. 1986. Don't quote me on that. Lost that football game. That's why we've never worn them again. But I don't know. The recruits like these unis. Would not be shocked if maybe we brought them back. So those are kind of the alternates that I found on the internet. Pretty funny stuff. But let's have a conversation. Talking about what the Nebraska alternate uniform is actually going to look like. Are we going to do one? Right off the bat, we are going to do an alternate uniform. Okay, we are. I know a lot of people are traditional. They want the same uniform every game. I just say, let's have fun. Okay, and I know people are like, oh, these alternate uniforms are cursed. The all whites are cursed. The all reds are cursed. Newsflash, people, every uniform's cursed. Nebraska has made one bowl game in the last 9 years. Okay, every uniform is cursed. It's just the way it is. I don't care what we're wearing. We're blue. If we win, I'm cool with it. But at the end of the day, the recruits cared about it. I care about it. I think it looks cool. Bring back some of these alternates. And what I personally want, I've already made that very clear. I kind of want the all whites back. I would not mind that. I didn't mind the all whites we wore versus Indiana last year, despite us getting blown out. So I would not be mad about the all whites. I would not be mad about the all blacks if the all blacks looked like this. If they're kind of like the Ohio State uniform, or if they were this except black and white, I would not mind that. Don't do both. As for the all reds, not personally an all red guy. Don't love those unis, but I know some people do. So those are kind of the ultra I would be looking for. I don't like the throwbacks. The throwbacks they don't look cool in my opinion. They're either super minimalistic, they don't look that much different, and they just don't look cool. In order to have an alternate uniform, it needs to look cool. That's the only purpose, in my opinion. You shouldn't be the historic uniforms No. Let's do something cool. Let's do something futuristic. That's what the recruits like. That's what I like. But funny video looking over some of these alternate uniforms. Let me know your thoughts. What do you want Nebraska to wear? Let's shake it up a little bit. I absolutely want to hear your thoughts in the comment section, what you want to see us wear this season. Hey, if you made this far in the video, hit that like button and subscribe. Appreciate all of you. As always, folks, go grab, go Matt Rhule. See you in the next one.